doing well. Keep Yahweh first. It's the Nini Show, and I'm here to help my people. Knowledge is power, so here's some tools to help you grow. Mentally and physically, a spiritual thing. Now making change to our life, now that's a beautiful thing. As we sit here and talk about the issues that affect us. A change by engaging the right people. Changing the law, but first, we must do three things. Inspire, uplift, and empower each other. What you don't know can ultimately hurt you. Let's change the way we think. Change the way we think. Because at the end of the day, I want us all to win and live in purpose. Let's go. Welcome back. Oh, the theme song. I love it. Welcome back. Welcome back to this wonderful Monday. This Monday has just been amazing. But I want to go ahead and get started with kind of like what we have planned for today. We're going to have Brian Keys going to come on here and talk to us about life insurance, also about some financial literacy, how we can budget. That way we're not living paycheck to paycheck, and also not having our family being that burden if someone does pass away. But before we get started with all of that, let's go ahead and bless the room, because you know how we get down. All right, pray with me. Bow your heads. Heavenly Father, I come to you right now and just thank you for everything that you have provided for us, God. Good things to come, and we know that it's possible, God. There are a lot of grieving hearts that are out here. So God, I just pray that you will be with us and anoint us from head to toe. Allow us, give us the spirit of strength, the spirit of sound mind, and love and strength to get through these difficult times in 2020, and for more to come. So God, I just pray for you to camp your angels around us and just keep us pushing forward no matter what obstacle is in our way, because we know that we can do all things through you. And we ask this all in your precious name, Jesus. Amen. Amen. So love doing that to get us started. So, with me, I always like to make sure everybody else is good, do a little pulse check. For me today, I did a workout, and I concentrated on making sure I did some upper body workout, which it's difficult for me. A lot of people see me and they're just like, oh, she's an athlete, it's natural. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Anything that involves the back is just like my kryptonite. So Josh, I'm gonna be coming to see you soon. Hey coach, how are you? Josh, my boy, I'm gonna come see you soon, because I gotta work on this back and making sure I'm strong up here. And guys, anybody that knows me, I'm going through a little injury right now, but hey, I'm about to persevere and make it happen. But I'm loving it. This week has been amazing. My Lakers look like they building on their team. Bronny, I need you to go back to back and get another ring. So any of my basketball friends, come talk to me right now. But I'm going to go ahead and get Brian on the line so we can talk about our life insurance and financial literacy. And guys, if you have any questions, if y'all want to talk about anything while he's on here, just go ahead and drop it in the comments. That way we can go ahead and address those, because I got a few questions for him for us to talk about. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. If you want to hear more content like this, we've talked about so much stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the Nini Show, so that way we can keep giving y'all some more, some dropping some dimes, some knowledge, all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add Brian to the show. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Feeling good. It
Doing
was a
great.
nice day outside today. Even though it was windy, the sun was shining nice.
Yo, it was. It was. I accidentally went out there with some Nike shorts though. Like I was about to go work out, and I was like, the wind just hit me. I said, okay, let me go get these sweats. Yeah, it was one of those days. It
Yeah,
was nice though.
it's still
I had to
November.
work. It's still November. It is. It is. I just want to show these legs off. I worked so hard on these legs, so kind of show them off a little bit. It's cool. I'm just gonna have to wait until the springtime. Just gonna have to wait. Oh, look, I'm dropping stuff. But yeah, I want to dive right into it. I kind of want to talk to the people about life insurance. We know that 2020 has definitely been difficult for a lot of us. We have lost more than 250,000 people due to the pandemic. And with that being said, we need to start preparing ourselves for, our family, for our security. So that's why I think life insurance is so important to kind of talk about. So like, can you talk to us a little bit about life insurance and what's like the purpose behind it, that we need to know about life insurance?
All right. So life insurance is it's an integral part of financial planning. Okay, because what life insurance really is income protection. Okay, So you have a family that starting off, and that's at the highest point of their debt, and that's when you're most susceptible of you know premature loss of life, God forbid. Now that leaves the surviving spouse to have to provide everything for the children with half the income that was coming into the household.
Correct, correct. So with that life insurance,
Can you hear
we
me?
know that we talked about with I can hear you. When we're talking about like with family, can it also be for those that are single individuals?
Oh, okay. So for a single individual, what happens is honestly, unfortunately, it costs a lot to die. So it's
Yes.
very important to protect yourself. Just a little bit of planning will keep that burden off of your family member. God forbid you were to pass away, and um, just just a little bit of planning.
Correct, correct. What are the different like cost amounts? Oh, I lost them there. We're gonna get them back. We're gonna get them back, y'all. Um, so like I said, like Coach over here, can I take you on a long bike ride? Coach, I'm down. I'm down for a bike ride. Just let me know. I actually rode the bike today. I was on the bike today indoors, so I did that for about I want to say 15, 20 minutes. Trying to take it easy on this leg of mine. So Brian's coming back in. I'm about to add you back on.
All right, there we
Got you
go.
there.
All right,
Like it
where
happens
did I leave off?
intentionally. It's all good. It's all good. We left off talking about like the cost of family, a single. What do those premiums look like? Because a lot of people, like I said, like people got student loans, people have other things they're dealing with. Is
Hmm.
it cost efficient?
Okay, definitely cost efficient. I definitely want to get the word out. Get life insurance when you're young, because the way it works is it's based on age. So the older you are, the higher the premiums are going to be to cover you. Um, for instance, I did a policy earlier today, and basically for 50,000 in coverage for a 27-year-old female, $18.63. So it's definitely fits everyone's budget. And on the other side of things, for a average family with two kids, $100 a month,
Okay.
100, little over 100. So it's definitely in everyone's budget. Um, Definitely important to keep that hedge of protection over you.
Yeah, I like that, especially when you said about like just a single person with like 18, like
Hmm.
we spend that going to get some lunch. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Uh, Like I
you
say, it's Starbucks money.
Starbucks money exactly, and I don't even drink Starbucks. I'm a Dunkin' girl. I love Dunkin'. It's so funny because I have some of my line sisters. They love their Starbucks, and I'm like get Dunkin'. So no, definitely, definitely, you spend money on that all the time. When it comes down to the kids and those family members, the kids are covered as well. And I remember you were mentioning something about they have a package deal for them where it's more affordable for the kids. Can you talk about that package as well?
Well, yeah. So we have family plans, and basically, I'll give you an example. If a family has 10 kids, okay, all of their kids are going to be covered for one price. So for $10,000, for instance, all 10 of those kids are covered for one single price per month of $6.47. So definitely fits everyone's budget, and definitely it's very important to have all the kids covered, and that keeps us from being victims of, God forbid, untimely death. And then what are we going to do at that point in time?
Correct. Correct. Because that's one thing with like life insurance. A lot of our employers just kind of like just throw a particular company at us, right? And we're just not doing the research to find out
Hmm.
what's best for our family, right? To go through that criteria to see what's best for us.
Right.
So making sure that we understand what
Hmm.
coverage we're getting and what company we're going with. It's very important. And you guys
Hmm.
also offer financial budgeting assistance, right? Or financial literacy. Can you also
Right.
talk about that on a
So
service?
what we bring to the right. Okay. So what we bring to the table is, your average life insurance company is going to sit down and sell you a policy and be done with you. But what we do is protect and invest. Okay. Um, you said it before, like you have a single person versus somebody married with kids. That's a different set of necessities as far as protection. Some people have very little assets. Some people have a lot of assets. So basically, it's very important that we sit down and analyze what you have, what you need, what's the proper amount of coverage, and let's not pay too much for life insurance because it's more important to get that money working for you and invest that so you can save for retirement over those working years and your money can grow and compound with interest.
Definitely. Is that something that makes your company a little bit different than your typical big name like State Farm, Geico, Allstate when it comes down to life insurance? Because I know that there's something that separates you guys with the financial literacy, right? You guys have like a one-on-one type of feel. Can we talk about that? Oh, lost them. We coming back. We coming back, y'all. But once we get the internet situation going, we're gonna come back in here. But y'all talk to me. Make sure y'all leave some comments in here below. Like I said, 2020 has been one of those years where we're just seeing like we're losing people left and right. And I actually know some people who have lost someone, and they had to literally go on GoFundMe to make sure that they were able to find all of those needs to be able to pay for the funeral. So, guys, that's why we're here today to talk about life insurance and making sure that your family is covered. The people that you love when you leave are protected, they're covered, and they don't have to worry about any of those issues. I got you back. Don't tell me who you got. Who's your internet service?
It's Fios, but I think the wind is getting me.
It's getting you now. Look, I'm surprised. Like last time, I think I had it on my regular internet. I didn't have it on the hotspot, and it was
Uh-huh.
tearing me up. Like the wind, the rain, everything was tearing me up. So I know I gotta make sure the internet is strong. Gotta make sure it's strong. Hey sis. So yeah, we left off talking about what makes you guys different from the big chains as far as State Farm, Geico,
Mhm.
all of that. Because I know that your financial literacy separates you guys from them. So talking about that part.
Right. So we have partnerships with pretty much all the major players in the financial industry. And so we have a lot of different, over 100 products that we can offer. And so what's more important is to get the level of protection that your family needs. Okay. Not a penny more, and get that money working for you so that you can not only retire, but retire well and protect yourself for today so you won't become a victim, over the next 30, 35 years, and have that money working for you also during that time. And the whole goal of life insurance on the back end is to become self insured. If you have enough money, you won't need life insurance on the back end because your kids will be grown, house will be paid off or almost paid off, and your debt is gone. You know,
Definitely, definitely. And you mentioned something about the kids. How old? Because we kind of talked about this before. They can be newborns all the way up to what age to still be covered?
up to 25.
Okay.
And the beauty of that is at age 25, the child is eligible for basically a spin-off policy, okay, without having to prove insurability. So pretty much you lock your child in as a child, and they're going to be insurable for the rest of their life.
That is great.
Yeah.
I got it. So if I was to get coming in, I know you talked about the 27-year-old, but if I was to wanting to have the financial budget along with the life insurance, is there any bundle package along with that, or is that all like two separate entities?
Two separate entities. And guys, when I talk to people, a lot of people shy away because they think things are too expensive. A financial plan with us is free, free 99. Okay, free 99 to sit down and analyze exactly what you need, proper amount of coverage, and analyze how much money that you need to start saving for retirement, and analyze what else you have going on. A lot of people switch jobs now,
Mm-hmm.
and what do they do with the 401k they had at their old job? The average person doesn't know what to do. So just sitting down with people and seeing what they have going on in their financial snapshot, and being able to just educate them on how money works and just the things you can do. Just do a rollover. What if that company goes out of business and now you had $40,000 over there? Well, that's gone essentially. It's
Mm.
very important to roll that over into your care, and you can still contribute and allow that money to grow and compound with interest.
Wow. Wow. So I remember, let's talk about, and still in that financial literacy, we're gonna talk about
Mhm.
Rule 72 because you dropped some
Okay.
knowledge. Even when I had to look that up, like, what you mean? I'm going based off of my own knowledge and what I know and trying to flip money. So we all put our money in the bank, right? So I want you
Exactly.
to kind of talk about that Rule 72 and just and drop some gems for some people.
Okay. So the rule of 72 is a very basic banking principle. It will tell you how long it takes your money to double in that account. Okay. And now, when I went to college, I got a criminal justice degree. So math was not my strong set. Okay. So basically, what you do is take that interest rate that you have your money in, divide that by 72, and that's going to tell you how long, how many years it's going to take your money to double. Okay. So we're going to start off with simple math. All right. So let's assume your bank account actually gives you 1%, because actually it's less than 1%. But 72 divided by 1 equals what?
You asking me?
Yeah.
We asking the people.
Pop quiz.
Uh,
72. So at 1% interest, your money is going to take 72 years to double. Okay. Now let's do 6%. 6%, 6 into 72 equals, let's do the math, 12. So every 12 years, your money's going to double in that account. And at 12%, that's going to be every 4 years. So obviously, where would you want to have your money if you're saving for retirement? You want to have it in the most lucrative account that you can. But without the knowledge of what to do, people don't know where to put their money.
Correct. That is true. That is true. So we're just so accustomed to putting it into a savings account or
Hmm.
checking obviously into that bank. That bank is making money off of us, but we're not finding
Exactly.
ways to off of the bank. So
Exactly. And that's the other thing that people don't understand is the bank does two things. They take your money and they invest it because they know how to do that. They know how to use the rule of 72. And then they go find people to lend money to. Now, when they lend your money, now they're charging them 20% interest and giving you back maybe 1%. So
hmm
where's that money going? You see? So what we don't understand is we park our money in a bank, and that bank utilizes our money to make money off of us. So once you know better, you do better, put that money in your
exactly.
pocket instead of the bank's.
Right. And exactly. And that's where the mentorship comes along with you all, helping them one on one, budgeting down like, hey, this is how I can get you out of your debt, so that you can have the freedom as far as that. And then these are some other ways that you can invest your money. Definitely. I think that your company does a really good job at that. So
So
before
the
we
wind
got
is getting me a little bit, but
no, good.
I'm still
so,
here. I'm
no,
still
so
here.
talk a little bit about what you did prior to getting into being a representative for America.
Okay. So I'm a civil servant, and I was very fortunate enough in the federal government to have that federal retirement. And I thought life was great. And I did some calculations, and I realized that while I'm blessed and fortunate to have a retirement, that I'm going to take a pay cut in retirement. And when I did the calculations,
We're gonna get them back. Welcome back. Hey sis, you gotta get on here. We just talked about Starbucks. Hey guys, talk to me. Still going on life insurance. We getting Brian back. Oops, I think I just added him in. We're gonna do this one more time. We got you.
all right. So where I left off at is as far as so I realized you know my government pension, very blessed to have that. But when I did the calculations, I realized that wasn't going to yield me the type of lifestyle I wanted in retirement. That wasn't going to yield me financial freedom. Um, so I reverted back to my early 20s because, like I tell everyone, that's that's when you're at your peak. Okay,
Exactly.
before life hits you. And I was very interested in real estate and business and just making money,
Mm.
And so as I, approached retirement and counting down, I said, what do I want to do in retirement? Because I'll be relatively young. I'll be 51. So I said, you know what? I want to go into business. I want to, have some rental properties, be an investor. I want to have a business. And when I thought about everything, okay, obviously to go into business and rent or lease a storefront, very risky. Have to quit your job, just not, lucrative or, everybody can't pull that off, especially when you have a
Right.
family. So when I saw the opportunity to come to Primerica, I realized that one, I got to help people. Okay. I got to help people and I got to educate people. But two, I didn't have to. I didn't. It wasn't much of an investment. Okay, I paid $124, and that covered my licensing fees and got me started. I had an office to work in, and then you add the pandemic on that, and then I discovered the possibilities of Zoom. So essentially, I have an office and a home based business to work out of, and I did all that for $124.
Wow. Wow, that is great.
Yeah.
As long as like with the company, um, don't they have other like programs that are going on right now? I know that we recently just had Veterans Day, and I know we're still in
Mhm.
November. So I know there's a little bit that you kind of want to throw out there too to the veterans.
Okay. I am looking for veterans, active duty military, spouses of military, because right now we have the opportunity to start a business, add an additional income, and they're going to waive the licensing fees. Okay. So you get an opportunity to start a business, get licensed for $25. $25. That's it.
Wow.
So especially now with everybody's thinking about doing something else or something in addition or maybe moving into a different direction. You can't beat that. you
No,
can't you can't start a business for $25.
you can't at all. Look, as long as you're a people person and
Right.
you like to communicate and like I said, help other people, that's the line of field that you want to get into. Most definitely.
Right. Exactly.
Definitely. Yeah,
Definitely.
I know if you was freezing up
And
over here.
even for the non-veterans right now, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. But even for the non-veterans out there, we also have another special. Basically, you start your business, and you're going to get a $100 bonus. So essentially, you're starting your business for $25 also. Okay, and we're just looking for people. We're trying to reach everyone because we want to get all the financial literacy out there to everyone and let everyone know that they have a shot at retiring, retiring well, and also protecting their family and not being a victim, on the news.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, Brian, I don't want the internet to keep going in and out. I was waiting for a few questions to come too, but if oh, hit the wrong button. But if is last little comments that you have for anybody, I'm gonna go ahead and put your information in here in the chat as well. But if there's any last little things that we didn't cover or that you want to talk about for everyone, I'm gonna put your information here so I can push it up. Guys, this is how you can get in contact with Brian Keys. His information is there, telephone number, and also a website where you can contact him as well. Can you tell them where they can find you or locate you or where you're located at? Might have lost you.
The best thing to do is just give me a call. I'm here.
Yeah.
The best way to reach me is just give me a call. Give me a call, shoot me a text. Um, you know, and actually on my website there's some interesting videos that cover the rule of 72 and some other concepts as far as strategies on getting out of debt. So it's very informative for anybody that's just starting to think about what they may need or just has questions in general.
I love it. I love it. So yes, definitely make sure you guys uh go to the website, hit Brian up, get that information that you need so you guys can get out of that debt that you're in and also protect your family. So Brian, thank you so much for your time. Definitely gotta get you back on too, and just let me know if there's any more help that you need on your way, and make sure I can send some veterans out to you.
Okay.
Most
All
definitely, most
right.
definitely.
And
Good.
anybody out there, if you have questions, just feel free to give me a call, get the questions answered.
Most definitely, most definitely. All right, be safe out there. Most definitely. All right, y'all got the information for today. Make sure you go check him out. Visit the website. Also, call if you have any questions. He's very knowledgeable, understands the information in the business of the life insurance. And I don't know how important I can stress this again of just making sure that your family is insured, pretty much. Making sure you never know, the breadwinners might be in there and they might be gone the next day. So just making sure that you have everything for your family to survive. Life insurance is affordable. I know I have it through my employer. Even though I don't have any kids or anything like that, I still have family that I look out for, a lot of nieces and nephews, and I want to make sure that at the end of the day that they are still going to be okay when I'm gone from this earth. But before we leave today is Nini's hydration. We always got to go ahead and get to that. And for the hydration for today is to listen to hear and not listen to counter. We all have so many different topics that we talk about with our friends, right? We can talk about sports, we can talk about relationships, uh, memories, so many things that we can talk about. But the moment that we get into a conversation that involves someone telling us that we have hurt them, that they're not too fond of us, we automatically just put up this guard and get defensive, right? We just feel like our pride just got hurt, our character just got thrown through the mud, whatever you guys can think of. I know I've been there. I know some people have been there. You automatically just go, oh no, they're attacking me, right? But I just want you to really just truly open your ears and listen to that individual. That individual is actually hurt. They want you to hear their pain and hear their truth, right? Because there's always so many things. You have your perspective, they have their perspective, and people sometimes just want to like listen to automatically counter, right? To automatically attack. And that's not the time right now, especially not in this 2020 season. Guys, it's time for us to heal. Both of us, both parties. So make sure that when someone, and I know how difficult it may be, someone comes to you and they're just saying that they're hurt, listen to them. All right. Like decipher between what happened in that situation, because you might not have intentionally tried to hurt this individual. That probably was not your intention, but inadvertently you did, right? So it's finding our way that we can be the bigger person to stand up and acknowledge that, hey, my feelings or the way that I feel about the situation is not important right now, because your feelings are what's important, and you're coming to me because you're hurt. So I need to put you first. All right. So that's for us being a bigger person in this situation and making sure that we heal, because that's what it's about. We might not have the same relationship after that. We might have been best friends and now we might not be best friends anymore. But just to know that we are working through this situation, to be better people and to close that wound instead of just masking it. We want to actually start healing that wound, right? So don't be afraid, or don't automatically go into defense mode when someone comes to you and they're trying to talk to you about their feelings, because their feelings truly do matter. So just make sure you take the time to listen to people and not counter. That is my Nini hydration for the week. So remember, also subscribe to the Nini Show. We want more content, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure what you want and what you want to see, send it to me, email me, text me, whatever. So that way we can talk about it and we can help our community grow. So don't forget to inspire and empower and love on someone today, because that's what's truly important. Faith works. Nini out. Have a blessed one, guys.